everybody. This is the MEMS program that I was running during the live stream. And I'm going to show this to you. We're going to play it, and I want you to watch. This is on the 8th, but I want you to watch it all the way through, because the last two days show some changes in here. So while we're going through this, get this ready so I can use this. Right now we're on the 9th. Everything's still going good. No problems. Fixing to get into the 10th, which is here. And right there, I saw that, right? And right here on the 11th, the scalar square. Did y'all see that? Now this is not going to repeat, so let me start it over. Watch it again right through here. Oh, I didn't go far enough. Alright, when this comes here, it gets right here, see it right there? Right there and there. And then it takes a hard hit towards Florida, comes in, and then right in here, the scalar square. Let's see if I can't stop it on that. Right there. Right there. Turns out a scalar square. Right in the middle of the storm. Right in the middle. Now, why, I don't know. I do know that in our area we have a place called Black Creek, which I don't live far from, is at a higher flood stage than it has been in forever. As far as I know, it is reaching places that it has never reached. It's flooded over so far that it's actually got out on the Winn-Dixie parking lot in Middleburg and actually trying to get in the store now in May before the end of the night, because high tide was at 5:30 and it may be over now, might be getting ready to recede some. But I do know that in houses that I know that didn't flood when we had the 100-year flood, which was a year and a half ago or 2 years ago, they're flooding in those houses now. And they didn't get flooded in our 100-year flood, they call it. This one's worse than the 100-year flood. So it's pretty wild. Let's watch this through one more time for everybody. This is starting just before we come into Cuba. And here's where it hits Cuba. Partially. Goes across. Then it scoots across. Right there. Gets hit with that frequency. Then goes straight on into Florida. Goes up. Gets hit with a scalar square, and here at the end there is another scalar square off to the side over here. So I just wanted to bring that to y'all's attention. We do have a lot to talk about tonight too, so I'm sorry guys, it's going to be a little bit of a long winter because there's a lot of information. My live stream that was running last night went off because we lost power. And we got power back just a little while ago. It's 10 o'clock now. We ain't had it back very long. It was almost, I guess, 8:30, something like that, 9 o'clock. Maybe it was just about dark. And I didn't get extreme damage, but we did get some damage. I lost all of my fence, so we have a wood fence in the backyard, and I lost probably 8 panels of fence today plus 4x4s, or two, yeah, 4x4x8s. I lost those. They broke off at the base, and the fence hit the ground. And well, if it's been up more than 3 years, and it's been up about 5, when they hit the ground, they come apart. They ain't worth. You got to put new ones up. So that was my big expense, other than not having power and not being able to cover the story like I wanted to. But y'all see the storm. It's still here, right down here. It's moving away. We're still getting some squalls from the storm coming from the backside. They're a lot weaker now than they were at 3 o'clock this morning. They were pretty damn bad. There's a little bit of damage to the trees around here. My antenna for my ham radio has been damaged, which has got to be repaired now. And my fence. That's the biggest thing. That, and we created a leak with our roof that we just had put on not too long ago. We ain't figured out where that's coming from, but you know, we'll eventually find it out. And as y'all see, there is some frequencies in here, some rings. There's not a whole terrible lot of them, but there is a few. Here's one. Here. We had an earthquake just now. Of about the magnitude 3.0 of some sort. There's one here. One here. We can't see the ones that are in here because they're getting covered up. There is one right there. So what I'm seeing is about 10 right now. I know there's more in here. There generally is. We're just not seeing them tonight. And there's one right there. So we do have about 12. There is a few around. There's probably more underneath the storm that I can't see because the yellow's too bright. But I did want to show it to you. I also wanted to come over here to the something ain't right here. Hold on a minute. Oh, that's much better. Wow. To our dam, Oroville Dam, and I wanted us all to get a good look at what they're doing and how high. Oh man, they're almost to the top of the rock now. Look at that. Man, look at that big old hole that they filled in. Did y'all remember how big this hole was? Holy smokes. Man, that thing is really starting to grow. Wow. That was cool. Sorry. I'm just amazed at how well they're really preparing this thing and getting it going. It is very, very awesome how they've done. That was a major hole right there, folks. I mean, a real big hole. I mean, it's still a long way from here to there, but this hole that was right here was super deep. I mean, this thing went down real rapidly, and they keep having to fill in dirt so they can get up there to put the concrete in. But they have went a long way with this. I never thought for nothing that this would have looked like it does. I mean, I would have never thought they would have been able to accomplish that much RCC in one spot to make that fill in like that. But man, they have done a wonderful job at that, haven't they? Thank God they didn't have a hurricane like we had here and wash it all away. This is an area of Black Creek that generally don't flood.
Rescuing that family, we saw that little boy.
And you see that they're having to rescue this family out of there because the water level has come up so high on them at this present time, and it's still moving, and you see how high up and how high above the ground they are. But hey, that's a long way. I will have y'all some more photos here in a little short period of time. It won't be tonight, but I do have some photos that are in places that I know, because I've been here for so long, that I know that don't generally flood. I will show you them tomorrow in the next video. But this is just a taste of what has happened here. And this is a photo of downtown Jacksonville in an area close to the river, which this is the Main Street Bridge you see here. And you see the area around it going up and down and around the bridge is completely flooded from all of the rain and the flooding. I mean, the surges and everything you want to name that comes to mind is in this photo shot right here. So, you know, it's been a long day. Been a long night. I've been up since 3 a.m. and watching out for things, having to take pets to the bathroom on leashes because the fence is gone. And I want to show y'all this because we did have a little bit of a X8 solar flare that happened yesterday, and that's it right there. And I think I did a video on this, but there's been so much, I don't know if I did it on the live stream or if I'd actually did a video. So I figured I'd put this in the video today and let y'all see it for yourself. And we'll do it one more time. It's coming up right there. That's a pretty big one too. And our one other thing that we generally talk about is none other than CERN, and we're fixing to get to see this change. And that one didn't change. These did. There we go. It just changed. As you see, they are colliding, all green, all green, all green but two. And they are in operation mode. These are in operation. They are colliding particles, so they are working. But let's go check this one other thing, okay? Now this one here still says all red. Something about that ain't right. We seen them colliding particles, did we not? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. That ain't the one we want. That one. There we go. You can see, and there's a beam in beam 2. There is a light. There's not one in beam 1. Dashboard. We've seen on the other one. Where is the? There we go. Frequency. And you see, this is in high gear, kicking it. Except for that one there, on both of them, and these three on this one. Kind of weird, ain't it? But hey, they're not doing anything, folks. Are they? What's up, dog? Here's some more photos from downtown Jacksonville. As you see, there's the Main Street Bridge on the other side of the bridge. And that's going up. It's pretty flooded. video. As you see, it's flooded. I want to tell everyone thank you for the help here to help me raise this. Oh, wrong way with the arrow. I do appreciate this, and to let you know that this storm didn't help much, because everything that I had left for this that I hadn't spent going to the doctor so far, I'm fixing to spend on fence. So if there's any way that y'all can help me out here, I would appreciate it. The storm has been a little bit costly. I know we reached the gold, but that was for medical expense. It had nothing to do with the storm. And if y'all can help, I'd be very much appreciative yet again. So folks, with that, much love to y'all. Oh yeah, I got one more thing I gotta tell y'all. Let's do this first. If you hit the subscribe button and you got the new YouTube, click on the bell so the bell will look like this. If you're doing the old one and it's got the little gearbox by it, make sure you click on it and click this little box and click it, and the bell will look like this as well. And you will be subscribed, and you should get the feed of my videos to you. If it don't blame me. That's not me doing that. There's someone on the inside playing with things, and that brings me to what I'm about to show you. This particular video right here, I got hit with a guideline strike. This one was fixing to come off this month. Just a few days, as you can tell. So they went ahead and popped me a good one again with a new one before this one even comes off. And this is about a video me explaining the difference between democracy and a republic, and why changing the policies and laws not the right thing to do. They called it harassing and bullying, and I never harassed or bullied anyone in this video, and I was just trying to teach people the difference between real freedom and fake laws that is created by a group of the mob, coming from mob rule, meaning democracy. Sorry I brought this to y'all's attention, but that's just the way it is. And yet again, I'm under attack by y'all know who, and I can't do anything about it. But hey, you see it for yourself. I'm not lying, not trying to cheat you. This is a fact. So with that, from my cold dead hands, and I damn well mean it, abolish corporate government for your freedoms. Much love to y'all. Y'all all have a good day and a good night now. You hear?